Hi there. My name is Matt White. I'm the outreach coordinator for Ryan Cleary, MP for St. Johns, South Mount Pearl, and like Jack, he was unable to be here today because he's in Ottawa attending Jack Layton's state funeral. So he sent a few words for me to read here this afternoon. For me, what stands out about Jack Layton, what stands out above all else, is the Saturday afternoon in April when Jack came to St. Johns for an election rally. Jack had suffered through cancer, he was suffering through a broken hip, and he was walking with a cane. It was my job to introduce Jack on stage, and when I did, Jack practically skipped up the stairs and leapt onto stage. For me, that showed a strength and a depth of character, keeping in mind that he was probably sicker than he let on, that you don't see in many people, and you don't see in many leaders. It's one thing to run in a federal election campaign, to lead a party in a federal election campaign, but it's quite another to do so when you're fighting for your life. Jack Layton was an inspiration. Those are my thoughts today when, along with my fellow New Democrat MPs, I filed past Jack Layton's coffin. I signed a condolence book and wrote a short comment, an honor. Outside Parliament, near the Centennial Flame, there's a makeshift wall of tribute to Jack, where members of the general public dropped off handwritten notes, dozens of cans of Orange Crush, and candles. One note struck me more than any other. It was a simple message on a small sheet of white paper, held down with a candle. The note read, "You made my friend Arthur vote." There can be no greater political tribute. That's Ryan's note. However, I'd like to add a personal note of my own. Jack truly was an inspiration, and I haven't been able to get the final quote of his letter to Canadians out of my mind. They're words that we all should live by. Let us be loving, hopeful, and optimistic, and we will change the world. Jack has inspired me to be a better person, to do everything I can do to change the world, and more importantly, he's shown by example that changing the world is possible. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Terry Riley. I'm delighted to be here. The morning that I got the news, Monday morning, I immediately sat down and my heart had to say this. This is for you, Jack. There are those that touch our lives one-on-one. There are those who do so simply by their lives and what they have done. Those we know that listen to their hearts, whose passion and compassion are a part of who they are. Those who set out to do all that they can to be a better life for us all and to be part of the plan. Those who renew our ideas and our dreams, that we can do better. And Jack, you've done that for me. Dear Jack Layton, I give you this tune. I send it to you with my heartfelt gratitude. There are those like me who now and then lose our faith in anyone in power. What difference will my vote make? But Jack, I don't feel that way no more. You built a party I want to be at. Your team has my faith restored. You said, my friends, love is better than anger. Hope is better than fear. Optimism is better than despair. So let us be loving, hopeful and optimistic, and we will change the world. Today the heavens have a bright new shining star that will shine for us brightly. And Jack, I'm pretty sure you are looking on us, and know that you'll be missed by the many you have touched, by the many lives you have blessed. Dear Jack Layton, I play for you this tune. I send it to you with heartfelt gratitude. Dear Jack, I send you this tune. I send it to you with my deepest heartfelt gratitude.
Good evening. Welcome. I'm Lana Payne, President of the Newfoundland Labrador Federation of Labour. Sisters, brothers, friends, it's been a heart-wrenching and heartbreaking week. I think, though, that we've found not just comfort in each other, but in the tremendous outpouring of love and respect by Canadians for Jack. It has been nothing short of extraordinary. It has been said that once you choose hope, anything is possible. Jack Layton chose hope because he believed with his giant heart in the possible. And he fought for the possible. The possibility of an even better Canada. A Canada, in his words, of great equality, justice, and opportunity. A fairer, more equal country. And we can get there, he said, by working together. He used his considerable voice for the powerless and to further our shared vision of a world with social and economic justice at its core. Perhaps then it is fitting that in his last speech in the House of Commons, a speech delivered as leader of Canada's official opposition leader, a first for any New Democrat, he found himself once again defending the rights of workers. Until that moment, I don't think even I realized how incredibly important it was to have such a champion in such a place. Jack was a true friend of the labor movement, a champion of working people. In that last speech, he condemned the Harper government's attack on postal workers, indeed, an attack on all workers. He said this: "I admire the workers for rising up against this injustice, even though it is not necessarily their rights and benefits that are in jeopardy, but those of future employees. The workers have stood up to protect the next generation. That is also a tradition of the NDP, one we are very proud of." He admired the labor movement, and we admired him. I would like to end by sharing with you the words of a great trade unionist who once said, "Brothers and sisters, take heart. There is, after all, joy in the struggle for a better world. There is joy in the struggle for justice. And Jack had that, such abundant joy. Joy in the struggle. In the days ahead, it will be left up to all of us who have been inspired by his leadership to carry on this legacy of hope and optimism. Hope that a better world is indeed possible, and to do as Jack did, find joy in the struggle. Because as Jack knew, when you choose hope, anything is possible. I choose hope.